So guys, so today I'm sitting down with Rebecca. She's one of our lead business coaches at Clickstart Digital. So she's been with us for about 4 years. So Rebecca's had a really interesting business journey herself. She purchased her business from us, The Gilded Pear, back in 2013. So it was a while ago now. And she's still got the business and she's still running the business and she's still going strong. And obviously she's spending about 20, 30 hours a week helping out Clickstart Digital clients as well. So tell us about your journey, Rebecca. So what made you, so all the options that were out there back in 2013, what made you choose to work with Clickstart Digital over what else was out there at that time?
What I liked about your business was the flexibility. I had a really clear idea of what I wanted to do, and price wise, I thought you were just an excellent price for the value, and just the personalized service that I got in being able to build a custom designed website of my own. So that was sort of initially what I liked. And you had some, I think you had a great ebook as well that I thought was quite good. And yeah, just you in general, your personal approach was probably the main decision behind it.
So you've been with us for 4 years now, helping our clients. So what would you say you enjoy most about helping our clients and working with Clickstart Digital?
What I love especially is just taking people from that starting point that I so clearly remember being in myself, and taking people through this process of not just learning the technical aspects of running their business and the details, but just shifting their mindset and helping them grow as people, and just being that encourager, that supporter, that cheerleader for them. Like that, I get an enormous amount of satisfaction from that, and just hearing sometimes people feeling a bit down. Like honestly, we have all sorts of calls. Sometimes they're not even anything to do with business. It might just be what's going on in their life, in their day at that time. Yep. And just being that encourager for somebody, and just feeling that shift in somebody at the end of the 30-40 minutes of talking. So yeah, it's really that personal connection with people and just helping them to succeed.
How important do you think is having a business coach or someone there to keep you accountable, especially during those initial 6 to 12 months of starting a business?
Absolutely, beyond a doubt. I really believe it's absolutely critical. It's not just an essential, it's a good thing to have, it's actually critical. When I bought my business from you, that we were talking before, it's 7 years ago, which is hard to believe, but back then, because it was just a new business for yourself, I remember having my beautiful website handed over, but I didn't have access to what our lovely clients have access to now with this amazing training hub and coaching. So I was pretty much on my own, and I remember feeling overwhelmed at times and isolated as well, because I had nobody to talk to or brainstorm ideas with, or anyone that's actually kind of walked ahead of that path that I was on, that I could say, hey, what do I focus on here? Or should I invest my time learning this particular thing? So what I would say that I believe very much with our clients, that the advantage that they really have above everything, apart from the fact they've got a gorgeous website, is that they get the benefit of leaning on my 7 years journey, the shortcuts that I can provide them. I literally believe with the training hub and the coaching that they have access to, it would easily take 2 years off the journey. So yeah, in answer to that, I think it's absolutely critical people have access to that. And that's where really Clickstart is that real difference, is having that wealth of actual experience, not theoretical experience, but actual experiences in the trenches, having walked the path. And I'm still in business, so I'm very current. I know what's going on right now. As the landscape changes, you have to be able to pivot and change with it.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, you make a very good point. I mean, when you bought The Gilded Pear from Clickstart 7 years ago now, back then I wasn't really offering any coaching in the packages. The package was just pretty much the website and access to, I think, a training manual that I had created, which was maybe a 20-page PDF on how to start a business. And that's pretty much all, I was doing initially in the early stages. And then I think as time went on, I realized that a lot of people were coming back and saying that they really needed that support and that one-on-one help. And then I think it was probably maybe in 2014 when I introduced the business coaching into the packages. So it would have been just a year after you purchased The Gilded Pear. So yeah, I realized the importance of that, because I think, like you, a lot of people were struggling with just being out on their own and working it out
Yeah.
by themselves and not having anyone to sort of bounce ideas and things off. So
Mm.
yeah, so that was sort of one of the reasons why I introduced the coaching back then. For someone that might be sitting on the fence right now and they've been thinking about doing this for a while and they're just scared to sort of make that leap, what would you say to someone that is considering starting a business but they're just a bit fearful, I suppose, of the unknown?
Yeah. Well, fear will hold you captive and you'll never move forward in life if you let all your fears, keep you there. When we're uncomfortable, it means we're going out of our comfort zone. And when we get out of our comfort zone, that's where the good stuff happens, truly.
Mm.
And so I would just say, look, if you really have your heart and desire set on having freedom to be with your family, your kids, a choice of where you work in the world, I would just say take that leap, just do it. The old Nike saying, just do it. You're not going to move forward if you don't make a decision. And